Today, Rick and I are going to show you our home DIY video studio. This is something we've been working on.
And are still working on. It's
a work in progress. But we would like to show you 4 different things. So our lighting setup, cameras that we use, the different tripods that you might use, and microphones. So let's dive in.
Let's get started. So let's start with cameras. Palpina is of course all about smartphones. However, we do have from the old days our Canon 60D, which we've hooked up as a webcam. Since Corona, Canon has developed drivers for all their DSLR products, which is amazing because now everybody with an old camera laying around can create a webcam for their home office. So we've hooked one up.
And it actually looks really nice, as you can tell. Looks very different from when we film with the iPhone or the webcam. But to be honest, most of the live streams, videos, Zoom calls, I still just do with my webcam. But what makes a huge difference is the light.
Yes.
And that's something that we have been trying to perfect here. And it's really difficult to perfect. So we don't have a giant room to work in. This is also our guest bedroom.
And home office.
And video studio. But I guess the lighting really was one of the biggest challenges that we faced. So we have 2 windows and we already had one softbox, which is our main light, our key light. And then Rick installed these beams on the ceiling.
It's a floor, yeah, no, floor? No, it's not a floor. We've installed a ceiling rail system so we can install the lights hanging from the ceiling, which gets rid of all the wires running over the ground, over the floor, and all the light stands, which
is so nice because, as I said, this is not a giant room. And so having all these different stands and all the wires on the floors with 3 children running around all day, it was just, a mess. And this is so much better. So we have a key light and a fill light. And of course, you might see the background. We have 2 different LED lights as well. These are from Great Video Maker. And you can change the color, which is something I really wanted. But that is quite a bit challenging if you have light in the background to then also have good light in the foreground. But we can talk about that in another video. If you're interested, let us know. Let's move on to the tripods. The tripods. We have a lot of lights on the ceiling, as we talked about, but there are still a couple of tripods left. So there's a huge, pretty big tripod for the Canon 60D, of course. Then we are trying out a pixel maker, which I'm actually really excited about. This is a tiny tripod. Well, it's not tiny. It's a tall tripod, but it becomes really small. So it's very portable and light, but it's specifically made for smartphones, right?
Yeah.
I think it's specifically made for smartphones.
Absolutely.
So we're still testing it out. We have it up right now and it looks really nice. So yes. And then there's of course different tripods that you can use for your phone. My favorite is the Benro BK10, which is actually what we're recording on right now. But of course there's also things like these, which this one is combined, the GorillaPod with the Joby. I also love this as well because it allows you to film vertically and horizontally.
And we have one of our webcams actually on a light stand right now. So
yes,
if you don't have a tripod, but you have a light stand, you can use it as a tripod as well.
Yes, and they're a lot less expensive.
Plus, if you already have one,
then you can use it. All right, then let's go and move on to microphones because this is a pretty big topic, especially for us as well in this room. We've had a lot of reverb problems, as you still might be able to tell. Rick, tell them about the blanket.
All right, so yeah, we've put up this blanket because we don't have, at the moment, any curtains in this room or not a lot of upholstery, which is not great for...
No, the sound just bounces around in this room.
Yeah.
which makes it really difficult when you're recording videos. So yes, we play around a lot, putting blankets everywhere, but of course that's not ideal. So actually we actually are going to buy curtains to put up on one wall, and then
yeah, we're thinking about some panels maybe in the walls, but it's not only our home studio, it's also our guest bedroom and office. So
yes,
we kind of want to make it nice. So
yes, so if you have any suggestions, anything that absorbs sounds and still looks good, let us know. So yes, microphones. So this is another chapter, something really Rick always gets really excited about, microphones. So I always use this little microphone. You probably, if you watch some of my videos, you probably have seen this before. This is the Rode SmartLav Plus. You just plug it into your phone and it works. It's great. Then there's also these little microphones. These are wireless. So this is the Rode Wireless Go. I also have another video on this as well. It's a great little set. But then we've also tried out,
you mean this one? Yeah.
Video
Mic Me.
I was looking for the Video Mic Me, but it's plugged into our phone. So that's what you're listening to now. That's what we're using now. So then yes, let's show you the other microphone we have. Rick actually just got this out yesterday. We've had it for a while.
It's a reporter mic.
Tell us, Rick.
Well, it's a reporter mic, but it's quite a good one we bought when we were still living in the States. And because Palpina's going to be doing some podcasting, you want good audio. So we're hooking this one up to the laptop, to a docking station. So hoping we are getting good audio of that. Otherwise, there's possibilities with decoders and USB. But yeah, we're going to try this first for a podcast. If
you have no, if you don't have any budget for all these microphones, one tip of me would be to just use your headset. Rick knows this and he hates it, but I use my headset religiously, even during Zoom calls, because I just think it's easy and I like it. But of course, it's not always the best quality. But most of these headsets have really great microphones, and even for creating videos, I sometimes use them.
They have microphones that will do.
That will do. I think they're pretty great. All right. So that was a little tour of our home DIY video studio. As we said, it's still a work in progress. So we, of course, would also love to hear from you what your ideas are. Are you working on a home studio yourself? What kind of tips do you have for us? What kind of questions do you have for us?
In the meantime, we also have a gear sheet, an overview of all the equipment that we are currently using, that you can sign up for.
Things that we tested and love.
Yes.
Things that we know work. All right, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
Bye.
And also let us know if you want to see Rick more often in our videos.
No.
Yes. Thumbs up for Rick.
Bye.
Bye.